Hello, my name is Matt Junge, and this is my final project for first year projects in physics. For my final project, I made some Christmas lights, but not your average Christmas lights. These Christmas lights are synced to a speaker that is playing a song, and as the song goes and plays, the Christmas lights light up in sync with the song. Another cool thing about these Christmas lights is that they're not just for outside. As they work very well outside, you could also put them inside. And if they're inside, you may not want the music to be playing as loud, so I put a potentiometer on the circuit, and therefore you can control the volume while the music is playing. So if you're outside and you want the music just blaring, you could turn the potentiometer all the way up and just be blaring your music, and if you were inside and you wanted it kind of as background music, you could turn it down. As far as the circuit goes, we have 8 LEDs, and they're hooked up very similarly to a lab that we did a while ago with the 8 LEDs. So you can see they all have a resistor, and they're tied from pins 2 to 9. Now right here we have the piezo speaker, which is hooked up in series to the 8 LEDs, and this is hooked up to pin 10. And then right here we have the potentiometer, which is hooked up directly to the piezo speaker, so whenever you turn this, it will directly limit the current that is going to the speaker. As far as the setup for the code goes, it's very similar to the song lab that we did before. You have all the notes declared right here and their frequencies and their periods. And right here we have declaring that the piezo speaker is in pin 10. The song is 51 notes in length. These are all the notes from low C to high C and everything in between of the song. And this is how many each one of these notes, how many beats each one of these notes gets. And right here is the tempo, so how fast the song ends up going. And the only thing different about the setup from the lab we did before is right here I had to declare all of my LEDs, so pins 2 to 9. Right here in the code is where we sync the LEDs to the song. So right here we have a for command and an if statement, and our variable is I, and I pretty much means that whenever a note is played, that note is I, and it will also turn on one of the LEDs. So there are 8 LEDs, there are 8 notes in the song, so each note respectively has their own LED that will turn on when that note is being played. And right here, this if statement says that if the note I is being played, you should light up the respective LED to the note. Once we have all that taken care of, all we have to do is go to the very simple loop function, which has a for command and if statement that just says if the note I equals, and then right here, that's referring to up here, one of these 8 notes, play it. And now I will show you my final project in action. And here's the potentiometer, and if you want it to get quieter, it's at full max sound right now, so if I want to turn it down, just twist that and it gets noticeably softer. Same thing if you want to make it get louder again, you can just turn it the other way.